this. Make sure it doesn't unfurl, and if you could hold the top, but actually hold it like that. And I need you to turn to face the audience, and smile, and present. Perfect. Except you have to keep doing that the whole time. And at the end of the demonstration, I'm going to come over here, and at that point, you're going to hold just the top corner, you're going to hold the bottom corner, and I'm going to unfurl the banner. But for now, don't do that. You're just holding the whole thing. And hold it straight, and keep smiling. Don't stop smiling. All right, guys. We have here 3 columns of newspaper, very specifically selected. Notice the fronts are just a lot of words, as most newspaper columns are. The backs are very distinct. This one has a split column with a car ad, this has a DVD ad, and this has a TV guide on the back. So the fronts and the backs are very distinct. We're going to begin with you. I want you to stand right there under the large heavy weight. And if you two could step a little bit back, we're going to begin this with an eye exam. And I don't want you to worry about the fact she's out smiling you by a whole lot. I don't want you to worry about the fact that this eye exam uses scissors. Tell me when you can read the, it's not scary. Tell me when you can read the title of the article. And we'll get closer. Out loud.
Out loud.
Yes.
The riches of Luca.
Yes, the riches of Luca, and the line under that.
Fragmentation that has.
Now I'm going to move these scissors up and down the column. You can ask me to stop at any point. Don't let me influence you as to where I stop. Does that make sense? All right? Unless I verbally tell you to do something, don't let me influence your actions in any way. Move the scissors up and down. If I get to the bottom, I'll move back up. If I get to the top, I'll move down. You can ask me to stop at any point. When you ask me to stop, I'll try to stop right there. And at that point, you can either ask me to cut or move up or move down from that point. I will cut anywhere except over my thumb and forefinger or in the area you just read. I'm starting to move now. Right there, higher or lower. I think you will all agree I was able to influence him to pick up the piece of paper. Now, you could have had me stop anywhere on that column. What line of text did you have me stop on?
Italian food is a sport among just.
Italian food is a sport among just is a very boring line. Do you see that line anywhere else in that column? You've got 60 or 70 lines of text there. Do you see the words Italian food is a sport among just anywhere below there? If you had me stop anywhere lower, would it have been on the words Italian food is a sport among just? Cool. I want you to stand over there and rehearse that line in your mind because you'll be reading it loudly for everyone to hear, but not yet. Your turn, sir. Your column has a DVD ad on the back. The front is a lot of text. Once more, tell me when you can read the title of the article.
I'm old, man.
Woody sends town running. And the line under that. Over the past 6 months. It's an article about an endangered species of woodpeckers invading a town. I'm going to move the scissors up and down the column. You can ask me to stop at any point. You know the instructions, right? Okay, that was a joke. I wasn't moving. All right, I'm going to start moving. Now. Right there, higher or lower? What line did you have me stop on?
With woodpecker clusters.
Your eyes may be getting old, but they're better than mine. With woodpecker clusters in ask. And thank you for emphasizing the K. With woodpecker clusters in ask, do you see that line anywhere else on that column? You see, that's the kind of silly line you were supposed to be going for. With woodpecker clusters in ask, In short, no, it's unique, but you can keep looking and rehearse your line internally. Make sure you pronounce the K. Your turn, sir. Take your position. Now, our first two volunteers were very pliable mentally. I was able to influence them to stop exactly where I wanted them to. I think I may have a harder time with you. You feel like someone who's already made up your mind. Tell me when you can read the title of the article. Out loud. Dogs may laugh, and the line under that. The last time I wrote about, just the first line. This was an article published in the New York Times over 10 years ago. It stated that dogs have a sense of humor and cats don't. They received more hate mail for this article than anything they had ever published up to that point.